This is R.Swathiramya, Assistant Professor from SNS College of Engineering. Today's the topic of discussion is on cloud computing. Cloud computing will give you the various computing services like storage, processing power, databases, networking, software over internet. Instead of owning and maintaining the physical hardware and software infrastructure, cloud computing allows the individuals or the organization to access and use the resources on the pay basis or subscription basis. Okay, let's talk about the difference between the on-premises and cloud computing. Why we need to adopt the cloud computing instead of on-premises. Think about the on-premises things. If you want to have a network, if you want to get some kind of software infrastructures, you need to invest more amount when you put everything on the on-premises. You have to pay high and it will have the less scalability also. But when you go for a cloud computing, you can use everything over the cloud. Only thing you need an internet connection. We can use all kind of networks. You can use the softwares. You have to pay for what you use. If you increase your services, that is scale up, you have to pay more. If you reduce your services, that is scale down, you have to pay very less. And you need large amount of space to establish infrastructures. That is, you need a huge space for your servers. But when you go for a cloud computing, you does not need any spaces like that. Simply we can use the cloud things, right? So in these ways the cloud computing will have more advantages. And secondly, when you go for on-premises services, you need a team to maintain your hardware and software. But when you go for a cloud computing, you does not need any team to maintain a hardware and software things, because the cloud service provider will do all those things. And when you go for on-premises, there is a very poor data security. When you go for a cloud computing, you will have a better data security also. And the flexibility when you do with the on-premises is very less. But when you go for a cloud computing, you will have the more high flexibility things. As I told you before, we need to maintain a team for hardware and software to maintain all your infrastructure when you take on-premises. Yes, obviously, and the team needs to keep updating their software and hardware tools always. But when you go for a cloud computing, it does not need any team to update your software, all those things. It will automatically, the softwares will get updated. And when you go for on-premises, you cannot have more collaborations, because you have to bring the team to on-premises. You have to bring the team to the local area. But when you go for a cloud computing, you can have a connections, or you can have the team from out of the country, because everything you have done with the help of over the internet. So the teams can be collaborate from widespread of locations. And the data cannot be accessed remotely. When it is on premises, you have to go to the locality, and you only if you are going for that locality, you can access your storage, software, everything, network, everything. But when you take cloud computing, the data can be accessed and shared anywhere through the internet. And it takes long time to implement when you take on-premises things. But when you go for a cloud computing, it does not take much time to do that. So these are all the reason why we need to take up the cloud computing. In a very simple way, managing the file on a local storage device. A cloud computing makes it possible to save them over the internet. When the data has been saved over the internet, we can use the data whenever, wherever, at any time, at any place, anywhere. Only thing we need a internet. This is the advantage of using cloud.
Thank you for watching the video. See you in next video.